Hello, it's Nancy today. I'm in my big teepee. This is the main teepee, which is outside across the valley from the house. Here we are. There is the big campfire. Looks like there's aluminum foil from the last... I guess people were cooking dinner in aluminum foil or something. Does this remind you of somewhere? That's right, this is living room furniture. Well, that back is not on that chair. But it's a lazy boy. I like that chair in there. That's a nice one. That one I never did have in the house. That was always in the teepee. And that one was in the house at one time. And that one was in the house. Those are drums on it. This one has seen much better days. It got rained on when we didn't have enough layers on here. So it got rained on and it ruined it. And then here's another one over here. This has more instruments on it. A drum and whatever that's called. And then it's got down in there, that is a person I made out of wire once. So here I am in the teepee. I like the teepee. You see I've got my little E and I've got my keyboard so that I can use my little E. And my little E is so tiny. Now, what about putting windows in here? Now you see the sun is over here. Do you see the sun? Yeah, it's up there somewhere. Now, the sun moves across this way. So I wonder, does the moon follow the sun? Are they on the same elliptic? I know the stars all go around. Well, the sun must go around the same place too then. Well, anyway, now if I put windows on this side, then we could see the moon and we could see the sun. Have some sunlight in here. See, this side doesn't have any light coming through because the sun is coming through this side. See that difference? Of course, maybe it's because I got the third layer of the door thrown back over there, so that's what's making it even darker. Fourth layer. Now, what if I were to take this, what if I were to paint the inside of the teepee with something waterproof, and then I were to take off the extra 2 layers? I have 3 layers on this teepee. I don't need 3 layers. If 1 layer is done nicely, I could use just that. And this is a very wrinkled clock. See, when I did it, I just didn't do a very good job of putting it up. Now, what if I were to put boards up, or, you know, like 2x4s, and frame windows? I have all these windows from the dump. They don't have to open. But I could put windows in here. Then I could see outside. I know you don't need to see outside, but on a beautiful day, it's kind of nice to look outside, don't you think? I think so. Well, this is my thoughts at the moment. I'm pondering these things. I just watched one of my videos. I can't believe the stuff I tell you. I can't believe I get on here and just talk and talk and talk and tell you about this and then tell you about that. Oh well. This chair doesn't move back far enough. Oh, there it goes. That's better. Yes, much better. It does. See, these are all reclining chairs. Rockers. Because when people are relaxing around the campfire, don't you think they need to be comfortable? I think so. See these wires right here? These wires are for hot dogs. Where are the rest of them? There used to be a whole bunch of them hanging over there. They must be on the floor. I made that drum once. Hollow log. And I got those things in Hawaii. I got that 2-thing drum in Curacao. No, in Miami on the way back from Curacao. And I got that big metal one on top of that chair. I got that in Jordan. And those up there are gourds. And if you shake them, they're full of seeds now. They're nice and dry. They also kind of got moldy on the outside. But I don't think it'll hurt anything. Anyway, they're nice and dry, so you can make rattles from them. So we all sit around in our chairs in here. cook over the campfire. And we play music. I gotta clean it up in here, don't you think? It'd be a lot nicer if it was clean. I really need a pressure washer to wash that with. I wonder if I could do it with a garden hose. But you see, then my furniture would get wet. And then everybody that comes wouldn't like it. Hey, look. I asked Willem the other day to move this from the house. And he was able to take it apart. And he put it in two pieces. But I guess that's not a very roomy spot for it. If you notice, it's not going to have much room when you put the top back on it. We should put it over there. We should move those chairs around. And put it right between them. That metal chair could come out of here. I mean, really. We don't need a metal chair in here, and we have a lovely lazy boy that's looking for a home. We have to prioritize, don't you think? I agree. Absolutely. So it's nice in here, isn't it? You like it? I like it. I made it. I did. Yep, those are my poles. They're really tall. I don't think I need a teepee this tall anymore. That is so tall. But of course, when it's really tall, that means you've got lots of room down here. But those poles are very straight. I think that I could have made it this wide without going so high. In fact, I think this is about how wide Sedge Meadow teepee is. You know, I've got a hammock across one side, and then I've got my table. Then I've got a hammock across the other side, and then I've got another table. Okay, so maybe it's a few feet wider. I like it in here. We've had a lot of fun in here. But I liked it best when it was beside the house. Because I came in it all the time. I would just go outside and sit in the teepee for a few minutes on my way to anywhere. But when it's across the valley like this, I have to make a point of coming here. And then going to the house is a big issue. You know, well, do I want to abandon being here and going to the house? Well, I don't know. I'm still here. I've got a fire going or something. No, I don't have a fire going. Because it's a lovely day and I didn't want to have to be in here. But I think I'm going to build one over by the house. Do you want to come see? Yeah, I can probably start it. I started it the other day down by the... What's the time? We're doing okay. I gotta always watch the time. I started it down in the marsh. I was going to have a second teepee there, but then I decided no, I didn't want a second teepee. Because it fell down, and I liked it in there. It was very nice in there. Anyway, I have other plans. So I want that teepee to be over by the house. Yep, and I can get more chairs from the dump. I don't have to bring any of these over. I'll start small, one at a time. And after a while, it will all be furnished over there, too. You don't have to pay taxes on these things. See, because they're not permanent structures. They have no foundation. They don't even have solid walls. Isn't that great? My teepees. It's the first one I ever made. The kids they use the coat hangers and they get them very hot in the fire. Then you see up there, you see how they've made a little cut mark? That was with the coat hanger. The smoke gets on the walls. Really darkens the top, doesn't it? But look, it's a blue sky out there. Beautiful day. I like teepees. I don't know why. They're just easy to put up. This is really high. Way too high. I think these poles are 23 feet and they're tied at 19 feet, but that looks like a lot more than 19 feet, don't you think? Let's see now. 10 feet would be, let's see, 8 feet would get you to about there, right? No, wait, 5 feet. 10 feet. That's 10 feet. That's 20 feet. I don't know. I think it's too tall for what I need. I don't want one this big in the driveway. I just need it big enough that I can have a nice fire in there. I don't have to have a huge bonfire. My kids always want those big bonfires. They come out here with all their friends. You know, the morning after they've been staying up all night playing, they come out here and they have their hot dogs and marshmallows. Hot chocolate in the wintertime, that's a good one out here, isn't it? They're out there sledding on the hills and then they come in. That works well. But they're getting pretty big. I don't have many kids at home anymore either. I had 5 kids once. Now I only have 1 at home. He's 15. So he doesn't sled that much. I think I'm running out of time. Yep. Okay, see ya.